this video, we're going to look at a couple of ratio questions that are suitable for students aiming for a grade 9 in their GCSE maths exam. To get the most out of this video, I recommend you pause and attempt the questions yourself. You can then resume to see if you were correct or to find out where you went wrong. So the first question states that a box only contains blue and red counters. The ratio of blue to red counters is 2:5. Some of the counters are rough and the rest are smooth. The ratio of rough blue counters to smooth blue counters is 3:5. The ratio of rough red counters to smooth red counters is 5:4. What fraction of all the counters are smooth? And the second question states that there are 4 points, P, Q, R and S, that are positioned in order on a straight line. The ratio P to Q to S is equal to 3:11, and the ratio P to R to S is equal to 5:4. What is the ratio of P to Q to R to S? Okay, so first let's write out the ratio of blue counters to red counters as given in the question as 2:5. And then underneath blue, we can write rough and smooth and label the ratio as 3:5. We can then write rough and smooth underneath red and label this ratio as 5:4. Now, as the question is asking us to find the fraction of all the counters that are smooth, it will be a good idea to change all the ratios to fractions. So for the ratio of blue to red counters, 2:5, the number 2 representing the blue counters is 2/7 as a fraction, because there are 7 parts in total and 2 parts are blue. And the number 5 representing the red counters is 5/7 as a fraction, because there are 7 parts in total and 5 of those parts are red. And we can change the ratio for rough and smooth counters to fractions too. So for the blue counters, we have 3/8 that are rough and 5/8 that are smooth. And for the red counters, we have 5/9 that are rough and 4/9 that are smooth. Now for this question, we're only interested in the fraction of all the counters that are smooth. So to work out the fraction of blue counters that are smooth, we need to multiply the fraction that are blue, 2/7, by the fraction of the blue counters that are smooth, 5/8. So we have 2/7 multiplied by 5/8, which is equal to 10 out of 56. So there are 10 out of 56 counters that are blue and smooth. Now let's do the same for the fraction of red counters that are smooth. So we have 5/7 multiplied by 4/9, which is equal to 20 out of 63. So there are 20 out of 63 counters that are both red and smooth. And so to find the fraction of all the counters that are smooth, we just add these two fractions together. So we have 10 out of 56 plus 20 out of 63, which is equal to 125 out of 252. So that answers the first question. For the second question, we're told that there are 4 points, P, Q, R and S, positioned on a straight line. So let's draw a line and label the points P, Q, R and S. We can then label P to Q as 3 parts, Q to S as 11 parts, P to R as 5 parts, and R to S as 4 parts. Now the question asks us to find the ratio P to Q to R to S. But notice that the number of parts for the whole length from P to S is different. It's 14 parts here, but only 9 parts here. So we'll first need to make the number of parts the same for the whole of the length from P to S. And the easiest way to do this is to multiply the 9 parts by 14 to give 126, and the 14 parts by 9 to give 126. So they'll then both have 126 parts. So we'll need to multiply the 5 and the 4 by 14 and the 3 and the 11 by 9. So 5 multiplied by 14 is 70 and 4 multiplied by 14 is 56, which gives a total of 126 parts. And 3 multiplied by 9 is 27 and 11 multiplied by 9 is 99, giving a total of 126 parts. So we can work out Q to R by subtracting 56 from 99 to give 43. So the ratio P to Q to R to S is 27 to 43 to 56. Okay, so that's how you answer a couple of ratio questions that are suitable for those students aiming for a grade 9. If you found this video helpful, then I'd be really grateful if you could click the like button. And please also consider subscribing to my channel, where you'll find more aiming for grade 9 GCSE maths videos. Thanks for watching.